guys, welcome back to my music class. I'm Evelyn and I have decided to rename this class Evelyn's Music Class 2.0 because if you think about it as an acronym, it'll be EMC2, which also looks like E equals MC squared, and that is the famous math equation. And I just thought it was really cool, so why not have a cool name? Anyways, on to our video. That was a really weird introduction, but I promise everything else is going to be alright. So some materials you're going to need for this class today are your bow that you made last time, as well as your box violin. And you're also going to need a marker or a pencil as a miniature bow. I'm going to backtrack a little to last video. I'm going to talk about your box violin. There's some stuff I didn't talk about for the head part of your violin. So this can be pretty much anything that is a little bit stiff. So you can have like construction paper and you can like fold it into like the size of a ruler. So like this, and then you just keep folding it until you get a bow, and not a bow, a head. And also for your bow, if you don't have markers, then you can also use your papers and you can like roll them together like this, and then like this, and then tape them together, and then you're going to have a really light bow, but it can be good for just making sure you have the control. Okay, now on to our actual lesson. We're going to work on the bow first. So you're going to learn how to hold the bow. So we're going to do this and do like the llama, you know, the llama song. And you're going to open the mouth, and then you're going to eat the first marker with your right hand. This is your right hand. And you're going to slowly, you're going to let your pinky curve over and your first finger flop. And you're going to do this again. So you're going to open your llama mouth, you're going to eat the first marker, let your first pinky curve and your first finger flop over. And then you're going to have a bow hold. But even though you now know how you hold it, if you let go, you're going to notice that the bow is kind of heavy. So we're going to work on some exercises to help you strengthen your bow hold. So first of all, you're going to do the spider crawl. So you're going to flip it like vertical. You're going to go to the very top. You're going to do the same thing. Have your llama with your right hand. Eat, and then let go. Eat, and then like relax your fingers. And then you're going to do the spider crawl. So you're going to use your pinky, reach out, and then you're going to crawl down like that. And then this thing will help you strengthen your finger dexterity, so it'll be more flexible with your bow, and also it'll let you be able to hold like more strength in your fingers. So you're going to go all the way down, like that. Spider crawl. Okay, so your next exercise is the windshield wiper. So you're going to go like this, vertical. Same thing, you're going to llama, eat, relax your fingers like that, and make sure your palm is away from your marker. And then you're going to go down like this, and then you're going to feel a lot of weight at your pinky, so make sure you push back down with it, okay? And then you're going to go the other way, and then now you're going to feel a lot of weight at your index finger, but not as much because your pinky is the weakest finger. And then you're going to go back, and then back here. And then you're going to do this like 15 times to really strengthen your fingers. Your next exercise is casting a line like you're going fishing. So you're going to hold on to your marker, same thing, llama, right hand, eat, relax. And then you're going to go fishing. So you're going to hold it in front of you, and you're going to drop it in front. And you're going to bring it back up. You're going to drop it down, and then bring it back up. Do it 15 times and you'll really strengthen your fingers. And then next you're going to need a pencil for this. It's also to strengthen the flexibility and your fingers. Here I have a marker. You're going to do the same thing with your llama with your right hand. Eat and relax your pinky and your first finger. And you're going to do finger taps. So you're going to lift up your first finger, second finger, third finger, this is the hardest one, and your pinky. And then you're going to do it backwards. Pinky, fourth finger, third finger, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. You do that like 5-10 times. So after that, you're going to be able to hold your bow much more easily, like that. You're going to be able to play it with much ease. So now I'm going to introduce the violin to you. So a real violin is going to have multiple parts. So on its left side, we'll have a chin rest. So your chin would go on it. And then down here, you would have a shoulder rest to put on your shoulder, so it will make it easier to hold your violin up because it has a weirder shape than the box. And then this is called the neck of the violin, and then there should be a head up here. So if you look at like the seashell, that's what it would look like. The head would be there. And then you would have strings, and then you'll have some F holes because they look like Fs. And then you would have a bridge here to hold the strings, because the strings would go from here and they have to be attached to something. They'll go over the bridge, and the bridge makes the sound come out, and it also allows for you to string cross. And this is called the body of the violin. So to hold a violin, you're going to hold it out like this, and it's going to go on your left shoulder. So move away any hair so it doesn't slip off, and then you put it on your shoulder. And then make sure it's at a comfortable level. Don't make it too far up your neck. Make it like around your collarbone. You're going to set your neck down, and then you're going to do this. You should be able to hold your violin. If you're not, readjust your violin and try again. And also, you can hold on. After doing this for like 2 seconds, you can like hold on to here. So this will let you hold up your violin like that. And then soon, after you practice some more, you can use your bow and you can practice sliding your bow across. Then afterwards, you can start moving your fingers here. But we're not there yet, so you're going to hold onto your violin here while you practice. So onto playing the violin. So you're going to do the same thing. So now you're going to only hold the bow with your right hand. You're going to hold your violin with your left hand on your left shoulder. And then you're going to put your bow down wherever it feels comfortable, and make sure it is parallel to your box like this. And then you're going to pull it like that. And then last time we drew a line on your violin, so make sure you look at the line and make sure your bow is following it, because the main problem with violinists is that your bow is crooked, and that makes the violin make a really bad sound. Like, it sounds really bad. So you're going to practice with a really straight bow. And also sometimes it'll feel like your hand is going straight, but you're actually going diagonal. So the main thing is to push your hand away from your body when you're pulling your bow down. And when it's going up, then you're going to just be straight as possible. I don't really have a trick for that, but down bow, that's the most difficult part. You have to push away from you, like that. See, it's straight. And then if I feel like I'm going straight, it usually ends up like this. And that's not right, because you see it's going diagonal. And that is it for today's lesson. So you learned how to hold a bow and exercises to practice to strengthen your fingers and also increase their flexibility. And you also learned how to hold your violin in order to get the feeling of it on your body, and also to get some muscle memory on how to play the violin. That is it for today's lesson. Thank you so much for tuning in. And on your next lesson, I'll be teaching you guys some music theory. Thank you very much.
Hi, we are your IFA co-founders. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Miriam.
And thank you so much for watching our videos. You guys can learn more about our cause down below at our website, www.inspirationfinearts.org.
And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We couldn't be where we are without the support of you guys, so make sure to send in videos of the things that you've learned during classes and pictures of the art that you completed.
Everything you send in will be featured on all our social media platforms.
Thanks for supporting us, and until next time,
Go find your inspiration.